What's up, friends and online fam? It's Philip Allen coming to you once again from beautiful downtown Toronto, and this is the second video that I'm shooting today around this topic. I'm trying to keep them a little bit separated. So this is following on from the email sequence to the lead capture page that I just did, and this is just basically highlighting the difference between the autoresponder and the lead capture system. The lead capture system itself is essentially a standalone funnel that the top of the funnel is one of the capture pages that you'll find in the reseller tools. So you'd go into the reseller tools under promotional links, and you've got, under promotional links, you'd have a whole sequence of, or a whole sort of series of links available that target people under different categories, and it's essentially will put those people under a list on your autoresponder or your lead capture system according to those categories. So it's either going to be free, a webinar, or just a regular sequence. So if you go back to the lead capture system, you'll see that it would segregate them into the free customer from the free capture page, just a regular Now Lifestyle customer, or a webinar customer. So all you're basically doing there is segregating people so that you know how to follow up with them yourself. Now Lifestyle will obviously follow up with them with their free customer sequence, their Now Lifestyle customer sequence, and their webinar sequence, and then you're going to follow up with them with your welcome and get to know you sequence, and also you know that this person came in as a free customer, so you're trying to get them to upgrade to a Now Lifestyle customer, and the Now Lifestyle customer you're trying to ascend up into a back-end product like the Now Lifestyle University, and then the webinar registration customer you're actually going to follow up with them and try to get them either into this phase or this phase. So it's basically sort of different stages in the funnel, and that's basically what the lead capture system does, and that's how you address them within your campaigns. Now the autoresponder, on the other hand, is not a funnel. It's an individual part of the funnel. It's a standalone autoresponder, just like GetResponse or Aweber or GVO, MailChimp, all those companies. And what it does is it collects emails into campaigns and allows you therefore to segregate your customers according to how you have marketed to them. So here you don't have any campaigns, so you have to set them up. So the difference is on the lead capture system you just have the 3 campaigns. Here you have the opportunity to add campaigns and make them however you want. So if we add a campaign, it's going to say what you want to call it, and I'll just look at the list here. What you want to call it, and where are those people coming from? So, for example, and who's mailing, and what have you, any follow-up website that you want to send them to. So, for example, I've got my Now Lifestyle team, and I've got test. So, as you can see, if you click on here on edit, it'll tell you how you set up the campaign. So the campaign is set up with a campaign name, Now Lifestyle Team Members. Description, it's for Now Lifestyle Teammates. It's from Now Lifestyle Live, Love, Laugh. Replied to whoever is going to. Its notification goes to here. And down here you would have company name if you have one. And also this website URL is where you would redirect people to if the capture page that you've created doesn't already have its own internal follow-up sequence. So how do you get people onto that list and into that form? Well, there's 2 different ways, essentially. One is by having your own real estate being a blog or a website. A blog is a subcategory of a website, so you could have a standalone website that may be about health and nutrition, and you could have several different pages on that website, and on each page you could have a form, and that form is to basically capture the information that you want. So for example, if you had a health and fitness page, it may say come and find out how to get in the best shape of your life. Just doing 7 minutes a day, and you've talked about exercise and health and what have you. So you've already identified that the person has a certain pain point, and you're giving them the opportunity to find a way to alleviate that pain point, and that is by coming along and finding out how to do a 7-minute workout and getting some pro health tips. So in order to do that, they have to fork over their name and their email address and hit submit, and that would then bring them onto your list. And so you'd have that list saying, okay, these people have come from my blog, or these people have come from my website, and you can say which website that they've come from or what have you. And so they would come into that list, because it's not part of a funnel. They would come into that list from there, and as soon as they arrived on the list that you sent them to, going back to campaigns, they would actually then be redirected to wherever it is you wanted. So as we saw, someone came in on your blog, then you could redirect them to Joel talking about the Now Lifestyle system, or you could redirect it to Joel talking about a video about health, or a video about exercise, or whatever. Just you can redirect them to wherever you want with this URL here. So you've now collected their name, you've sent them to where you want them to go to, and then you've got a follow-up sequence that would then hit home on whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you're trying to get someone to be a customer, then you would talk about the benefits of the system, the benefits of the 7-minute workout, the benefits of any supplements that are going to be brought after the launch, and what have you. Alternatively, you could have that happening in a blog where you're talking about supplements, or you're talking about health and fitness, and again you insert that form. Or you could be talking about a business, for example, and you could be talking about online businesses, and you may not even be talking about health at all. And you can say, oh, well, I'm just doing a review of Now Lifestyle, which has got an amazing compensation package for their autoresponder, and they've got also a way that you can tone up, lose some weight, get in shape with a 7-minute workout, which is beneficial to a lot of people. And so then you're looking at it from a business perspective, and it's like, so you could be saying, come and join the team, or come and do whatever, join my business here, and it's Now Lifestyle, and I'll give you some, or you don't even say it's Now Lifestyle, you don't even have to say what the business is about, but you're just saying it's going to be paying up to 90% commissions or 100% commissions on certain things, and entice them in from a business angle, and so then they would come into your list from a business perspective. So again, you've got people segregated under different modes of targeting. So you're targeting either as a health business, or a health customer, or just a general business, or even just from the autoresponder as a standalone. You could say, come get a great autoresponder for your business, great delivery rates, clean IPs, and cheaper than XYZ. So anyway, so that's one way of getting somebody in. And the second way is to create your own funnel, so your own capture pages, and you can use something that would be a third-party provider. So for example, you could use something like ClickFunnels, or Online Sales Pro, Lead Pages, or any of those companies that have pre-made templates that you can use to create a capture form. So for example, you would end up with something maybe like that says, discover the app that gives you the income and lifestyle you desire, watch this free video. Now, that's all well and good, but that's just a piece of a funnel. It's not the funnel. So they would enter their name here, and unless it's attached to something, it's just going to stay there. Now you can have this button taking you to the next phase, but that doesn't really help you. So because you haven't connected your email address, so you would have to do something like this. For example, this is the Online Sales Pro. They have an integration with the Now Lifestyle autoresponder. So this is the autoresponder integration, but what you need is this API key so that you can link one third party with another third party. So you're creating a funnel using two third parties. One is your Now Lifestyle autoresponder, and one is your capture page generator. Once those two are linked together, what essentially will happen is your Now Lifestyle autoresponder will send details of all the lists you have to your other provider. Excuse me. And so if you look at this, for example, you can create your own page, and it would then send that email address to whatever list name you gave. So it's just the same as if you were using Aweber or GetResponse. So an example of that would be here. Here's my Now Lifestyle. And the beauty is that you're then not going through the lead capture, so you're giving the message you want, and it's not going through the headquarters. Because you're not sending them through a Now Lifestyle capture page, you're sending them to the enroll, which is just basically to one of the videos. So I'm sending to the pre-enroll page, which is the page that offers them the reseller license. And then here you would put down what autoresponder that you want. So, for example, I would name it the OSP Trifecta. So if that's going to send them to that list within your autoresponder, here would be the first page of the funnel. That's your capture page, which in this particular funnel looks like this. So it's got your enter your name here and your email address here. It's got these 4 gentlemen, which are these guys are from Online Sales Pro, and obviously you've got Joel here, and it's like how to become a successful internet entrepreneur from scratch. So that's obviously going to attract people that want to be in business but have no idea how to do it. And then these guys have the sort of the functionality and tools to help you do that all in one spot. And then so once they've gone through that, then they would go to your page in the Now Lifestyle and go into your campaign. And then within the campaign itself, you take the second link, which is the link to the actual video that they're talking about. And then on your campaign, you would actually then put that email address in where I showed before, the website. So the first link is the capture page, and the second link would go here under the website URL. So the people would come in, the name would come in, and then they would bounce back out to the video. So you've captured their name and sent them to the effectively what's a welcome page or a landing page or a bridge page, depends on what you want to call it, to get them onto the next stage, which is watching that video. And at the end of that video, then they're going to be given choices of coming back to one of 3 different things: either the Online Sales Pro, the Now Lifestyle, or there's another social media function. So you're essentially having the ability to do more than one sale just by the fact that you're doing your own capture page. Sorry, so again, you need the integration. You need to create a capture page, and they have templates and functionality. So once you've done that, that's the other way that you can get people into your capture page. But again, you have to have somewhere to generate that capture page. Now, the capture page is essentially just a one-page email or a one-page, website. So you could create a website. The difference there is you would need to use the form, and you would have to integrate that in the code of a web page. So it's a little more involved. You'd need to use cPanel and set up a web page and include that the form with the HTML code. So if you have the ability to do that, that's a way to get around needing the third-party provider. The third-party provider obviously has everything done and pre-set up, but if you're handy with a computer and code, then you can do that in the form of a website, creating a one-page capture page. And then you can use that website to create multiple capture pages, just having subdomains within the original domain. So that essentially is how to get the information into your autoresponder and what the differences between the two are. Now, taking it one step further, if you have bought some prepaid leads from Now Lifestyle, or you have bought prepaid leads that are relevant to this offer, what you can do is primarily for the prepaid leads is you can create a form in your form list, and then import those people, those paid subscribers who have already subscribed, into Now Lifestyle. So they've subscribed through Joel, and you have bought them from him. So they're paid up subscribers. You want to then bring them into your campaign. So within your autoresponder, you can create a form, and you would want to create that form under the list you want them to go in. So the campaign is there. I want to create a form. So you would say, okay, I want this form to be, not that it matters because they're not going to see it. You could say English female. And you don't want the double opt-in. You want it to be single opt-in. There's no ad tracking needed, but you have the form, and you can call the form the same thing. Now, lifestyle team members. So you type in now lifestyle team members, and now you say what you want to go into that form. So I'm interested in the email. You could put in first name, last name if you want, and any of the other custom fields which are there, and then you would can create the button. I'm not going to show it to anybody, so it doesn't really matter what it says here. I just need the submit button. But it's just a way of getting people onto your form without having to go through the double opt-in process, because they've already paid for the system. They're already in the system. So this is for paid up leads. So you would add that in, and so now I have a successfully updated form. And so as you see here, there's a series of buttons, and one of those buttons is preview. So now I have the ability to enter an email here. This is just look at my own email for argument's sake, and submit it. And then I'm getting the congratulations myself rather than the person at the other end, because this is what someone would see when they fill out a form. So thank you, thank you, thank you, please activate your subscription. And so it would say send them to their inbox of their email, so they can click a link for a double opt-in. But this isn't double opt-in, because they're already double opted in. So, or already opted in, and you're just trying to get them on your list. So as you can see, opt-in type single. So that's just a way to get paid up subscribers if you were to buy subscribers without sending them please re-opt in, because they might get a bit miffed and not respond to you. And if they don't respond to you, then you're not able to get your emails to them, because the autoresponder is waiting for them to be replied to your opt-in. So anyway, that's the difference between the two, and a way to get your paid up subscribers onto the list. And that's it for now. Take care. Have a great evening, day, or afternoon, depending where you are in the world. Take care. See you on the beaches of the world. Philip Allen signing out.